Oh, Nottingham scored. Nottingham scored. Hello, thank you for joining. How are you doing? We are live. I'm just getting my Oh, Nottingham scored. Nottingham scored. Middle shot. Jesus Christ, Liverpool. Just wait and see what happens in that game today. I'm trying to bring the game up, so I will.
Can hold on to the lead, of course. Have only dropped 6 points from winning position.
Nottingham Forest already scored.
They have won every game in which they've led since Vitor Pereira came to the club.
Jesus Christ, Nottingham Forest.
A long way to go here, but that is a hammer blow for West Ham United. Simply after Spurs winning yesterday. It's interesting. It does look a back three for Forest as well, doesn't it? Just in the little bit of shape we've seen since the goal. Here's the right side centre back.
No, I'm using it. Can use that one.
It must be interesting. You make that many personnel changes, Jim, and then a
Yeah,
shape
can.
changes.
This one, I'm putting it on here.
React to if that is the case.
Well, they don't want to complain that I have so many typos. There you go. Nottingham Forest already scored. Wow.
It's a not dissimilar team today to that one. How they played on the right of three centre halves then, with Bakwa at right wing back. Nets just dropping in at a more conventional left back in a four here as Chelsea bringing forward. Joao Pedro showing for it towards the edge of the penalty area, but there was no cross forthcoming. Flavia. Now Derry. Operating on the left in these early stages. Clipped in by Enzo Fernandez. And just too far ahead of Cole Palmer.
Wow.
Well,
Nottingham Forest is ahead of Chelsea.
Too much on the ball. First chance we get to see Derry in that situation, but he offloads it early and the timing.
This is ridiculous. Chelsea, man. Come on.
But that angle there is just slightly in front of Cole Palmer. These two sides met at the end of last season. Chelsea denied Forest a place in the Champions League. And this week those tables can be turned because a Forest win today would mean that Chelsea can't finish in the top five. Pereira's men don't lose the
This one is not working. It's not holding. It's not holding my phone.
Hello, Douglas. I'm watching the game. Chelsea is already losing. Chelsea is losing 1-0. And they are playing at home. Chelsea, man. This season, Chelsea just has all sorts of problems. All sorts of problems. Someone else is here. Yeah. Yeah, Chelsea are already losing. Chelsea are already losing 1-0. It's crazy. I don't really know what is wrong with Chelsea this season. Where I don't support Chelsea anyway, but they are just not good enough. Since they fired their manager, there have been one problem to the next. They are losing at home. But let's not take anything from Nottingham Forest. They are a very good side. Nottingham Forest are playing some good football. You know, I can't remember the last time Nottingham Forest lost a game. They are playing very, very well. And if Chelsea are not very careful, they will beat Chelsea about 3-0. Let's not forget that same Nottingham Forest beat Aston Villa. Yeah, Chelsea losing, yes. They are losing at home to Nottingham Forest. 1-0. Let's not forget that this Nottingham Forest beat Aston Villa in the Europa League semi-finals, and they are already beating Chelsea. You know, Chelsea are terrible. They are terrible. Okay, I'll bring the game up in a minute. Thank you for joining, guys. If you are just joining, hello, Footy Fact UK. How are you doing? Where are you streaming from, Footy Fact UK? Where are you streaming from? Okay, let's go back to the game. I want Chelsea to win this game, not because I love Chelsea or because I support Chelsea. I just want Nottingham Forest. I just want West Ham to stay in the league. So if Nottingham Forest is winning today,
as of May 4th, 2026, West Ham is in serious
if they win today, and then West Ham, wow, the speed at which Nottingham Forest moves the ball forward is amazing. Hello, Chicken. How are you? United to the Champions League. Yeah, they are.
Another player who will certainly feel that he has something.
I support Liverpool. They lost that yesterday, but that's fine.
It's only his second start for the club in the Premier League.
Nottingham Forest, man. They are just so good. Look at that. Look at that.
Merging with possession.
Ref. He was.
He's claiming that he was.
He was. He was. That looks like a penalty to me. Let's see.
What a start the game from backward.
Ref, show. Let's see. Look like he was pulled down.
Can't see the foul on
Let's
angle
see.
here. I mean, they're so conscious of the movement here.
Come on, he pulled him.
That looks like
He pulled him. It looks like a penalty.
I mean, VAR will have a good look at that, Jim, but
He pulled him down.
no way you're going to get away with that shirt pull there.
Look,
I mean, that
he pulled him.
really impedes a 1 year in terms of getting the ball. Well, it's Paul
Oh,
Howard who is on
Chelsea
the
are
yard.
struggling. That is a penalty, in my
The
opinion.
reaction from the Forest players tells you a lot. They were adamant. They were straight at the
How
referee
is Chelsea losing,
to
bro?
say there's a clear shirt
Where
pull.
are they in the league? Chelsea are, I think,
Slight
9th
option,
in the
there's
league.
something there for sure.
They are 9th in the league. And it looks like Nottingham Forest is about to get a penalty.
I guess the question is,
Nottingham Forest are about
affected the
to
play
get a penalty.
and the ability
So,
of Wonyi to get that ball.
Chelsea are in trouble. Serious trouble. That's a penalty.
Well, Anthony Taylor has been given the message by Paul Howard. The recommendation
It's just like 4
of an
minutes ago.
on-field review.
Yeah, it's like a penalty. Okay.
I think once he sees this, you're going to be able to clearly see that, yes, there's a shirt pull, which we see a lot in the box, doesn't automatically mean it's a foul, but the manner of it and the fact that Wonyi is driving to get on the end of this cross, which is a great one from Bakura again, superb wing play
You know
playing
how
the build up.
to-
It stops him getting there. So there's no way
She
you
eat it
can't
as well. Chelsea will eat.
arrive at that
that's-
conclusion,
that's
really.
another point.
Is that a penalty or
Well,
not?
let's hear what Anthony Taylor has got to say.
After review, Chelsea number 27
Yeah.
deliberately pulls his opponent.
Yeah. That's a penalty.
Yellow card.
Yellow card for Malo Gusto, a penalty for Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Early woes compounded.
Yeah.
Well, you can't complain. Shake of the
That
head,
is
but you
another
can't
goal.
complain with that.
Nottingham Forest has to score again.
You're the wrong side, and Awonyi has put fear into that back four already with his first goal. And again, his movement off the back was excellent. It's exactly the same combination from backward into Awonyi. It's a super start to the game for Forest.
Hello, Mamuchi. I'm watching Chelsea against Nottingham Forest.
Well, Chris Wood has scored his last 25 penalties in match. Not in a position to take this one. Only player that's missed one for Forest so far.
Ah.
Is
Nottingham Forest got a pen.
who also is on the bench.
And they look like they will score.
Who will take the
Hello,
responsibility?
Douglas. They look like they will score.
Scored one against Porto this season. Can he put this one away to make it 2-0?
Ooh, 2-0. Nottingham Forest.
Forest supporters
2-0
in dreamland.
in 14 minutes. 14 minutes.
Poignant celebration
Chelsea
for
have finished.
Jesus, who became a father overnight in Brazil.
Chelsea are finished. They are done.
A wonderful 24 hours for the Jesus family. And although young Henry will be oblivious as to now the significance of the moment,
Scored
those
again.
travelling Forest supporters won't be. Their reserves 2 up at Chelsea in 15 minutes.
Well, he's been on the score sheet lately, but prior to that, he's had such a dry run of form.
They
He's
scored
got the goal,
again.
Jesus. But he took the
2-0
responsibility of this penalty.
in less than 14 minutes.
Super calm and composed. Waits to see the movement of
Chelsea
Sanchez
are-
and just slots it straight down the middle.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I have to say, VAR has done its job in this game.
Nottingham Forest are not going down
It's a clear penalty that was
without
missed
a
on
fight.
the field.
You know?
Quite rightly, has been
Why
flagged
is it
to
typing
referee's
25?
attention.
I'm not sure yet. Douglas, what is 25? Why are you typing 25, 25, 25?
Well, it was sustained contact.
Yeah, yeah, it's a big enough of a shirt pull to stop Awonyi developing into that area to win that header, and he may have got there.
Well, I wonder what Roberto De Zerbi is making of this. The Spurs manager,
Is they watching?
his side here in the penultimate weekend of the season.
He's doing his best to be disguised there, Jim.
Chelsea.
Very undercover.
I don't know why it's typing 25. Chelsea are finished, man. Chelsea are done.
It's not for letting people know that he's here, but he will bring Spurs here the final Tuesday of the Premier League campaign.
I'm trying to look for something to update this page. Can't find it.
At the moment, he will.
Chelsea look rattled, don't they? Every time the ball comes in the box. Spoken about the lack of a clean sheet. There's obviously lack of a goal the other end as well, which is maybe more alarming. But they're miles off it at the moment.
Enzo Fernandez emerging with possession. Remember, he hit the post at 1-0. Palmer. Couldn't quite get it to swerve enough.
Well, the moment he steps inside, I think everyone's kind of holding their breath here, thinking this is going to find the net. Waits for the overlap that draws the movement from nets. The moment he goes with the runner on the outside, he's got that angle inside, and that's a fair way wide. That's a Cole Palmer that's maybe not quite.
Hello, Relotan Gamer. How are you doing? Of course, I remember you. Sashipuri, how are you doing? Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to update my page. Nottingham Forest is beating Chelsea 2-0. at Stamford Bridge, and they've played just for 19 minutes.
Today, they will be 10 points adrift of the top 5.
So if Nottingham Forest wins today,
Unless they can turn this around.
and then they are getting off that relegation struggle. But Chelsea are just not good enough. They are
Chelsea
not
needing
good
a
enough.
dramatic fight back. They have had one this season in a game that could prove crucial. Down the relegation picture, they were 2 down at home to West Ham. You might remember back in January, came back and won 3-2.
I do not see Chelsea coming back from this, to be honest. Because Nottingham Forest are a very good side. They are very, very good. They have proven time and time again that they are a good side. They beat
2-0 down is one thing when you're 2-0 down and you haven't
Porto,
scored.
beat Aston Villa.
For as long as Chelsea haven't scored, it will finish.
Now they are beating Chelsea at
Against
home
Leeds in the cup last weekend.
2-0 before first half.
Division opposition since they were beaten at PSG.
Not that
Premier
much
League,
countries
it's
have its own
8
history for
full
Napoleon.
hours since they last found the net. That's when Joao Pedro
Okay,
completed his hat-trick
sorry guys,
back
I was
in early
updating my
March.
page. Let me get back to you.
In early May.
I agree with that, Jim. I think that
Mike says he's from the UK. Hello Mike, how are you doing? Thanks for joining.
But this happened just before.
No, I don't support Chelsea. Nah, I don't support Chelsea.
There's the tackle for the step on the foot, but
Yes, Mamocha, I want to know a fact. Sorry guys, I was updating my page. I didn't see. I'm just reading their messages now. Not that much. Every country has its own history for Napoleon. Of course it do. I don't know what to say. That's why I'm silent. Sorry. Do you play Rocket League? No, I don't play Rocket League.
A minute. It could have been 1-1.
So what do you think would be
Incident happened at the other end.
the score in this game? Because Nottingham Forest have already scored 2 goals
Derek.
and they've played for just 20 minutes.
That they've got high hopes for here. They were thrilled that they managed to
You
get
know,
him out
people
of Crystal
forget
Palace
to
last
know
summer.
how it's 2-0.
Invidious circumstances for the youngster.
2-0. Nottingham Forest are 2 up. And Chelsea are playing at home.
Here he is again.
Something you wanna know about Bulgaria, anything.
Chalaba.
I would really want to know a lot about what is the capital. The capital of Bulgaria is, I think it's Sofia. Mamuchi, am I right? The capital should be Sofia, I think. Sofia. Mamuchi, correct me if I'm wrong. It's Sofia, of course it is. Yes.
Lavia.
Come on, Nottingham Forest. As much as I don't support Chelsea,
Derry taking on Abbott, a player that he knows very well from England under
Nottingham
19
Forest
unit.
winning here is putting West Ham in a very difficult position. Very, very
interesting
difficult.
matchup that.
The game just started. They've played just for 21 minutes. 21 minutes. And Chelsea are already 2 goals down. No, I don't know the first capital.
Was necessary.
Sashipuri, do you say there's a lot of noise? Let me reduce it a little bit. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Well, it's amazing how much Forest
I don't know
benefited
what
from their recent change of shape.
the first capital was.
Switched to a 4-4-2 when they were losing at half-time against Burnley.
Mhm.
Since then, they've now scored 12 goals without conceding.
Wow. Nottingham Forest. 12 goals without conceding.
I mean,
That is good.
remarkable, isn't it?
Hello, Beef Boy. How are you
Nice
doing?
foundation of a team which wasn't scoring goals was their huge problem. And
Hello, Leighton. You alright? Yeah, I'm good. How are you doing? I'm watching Chelsea. They are getting battered at Stamford Bridge by Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest is beating them 2-0. Just 22 minutes played. Nottingham Forest scored 2 goals in 14 minutes.
Tough indoctrination into
Can I make you moderator? Leighton. Leighton, you just joined. This is the first time I'm saying on my live, and you already want to be a moderator. If you come on my live regularly, and I will make you a moderator. I've got moderators, but I made them moderators after they came on my live so many times. So I can make you a moderator, yes, why not? But you have to show up so many times before I make you a moderator. The first capital of Bulgaria is Pliska, and it's almost 2,000 years old. Ooh, that's long. Hello, Ax, say what's up. I'm watching Chelsea against Nottingham Forest. Chelsea is beating what? Nottingham Forest is beating Chelsea 1-0. I'm good, Leighton. Ax said, do you remember me? I came once. I can't remember. It means that you haven't known my life for a very long time. If I can't remember your name, it means I've not seen you for a very long time. Oh, Manchester City, okay. That was a good game. That was a very good game. I wish Arsenal had won that game. But let's see what happens today between
It's a great gamble from Cunha, that.
City and
Everton.
I think Everton will give City a good game.
Really well, aren't they? Nottingham Forest.
Hello, Ali Ahmed. How are you doing? When I know the oldest city in Bulgaria, yes, please, Pamuchi. I want to know the oldest city. Guys, if you just join in, we are watching Chelsea against Nottingham Forest, and Nottingham Forest is winning 2-0. They scored 2 goals in the first 40 minutes, and they are away. They are playing at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea are just terrible. They are terrible. Which country do I live? I live in Bristol, which is in the UK, but I'm originally from Cameroon. What about you? Where are you streaming from? Guys, if you're just joining my live for the very first time, my name is Ako. This is my YouTube channel. I do a lot of content on football. I'm streaming from Bristol, but I'm originally from Cameroon. So if you are just joining and you are happy to let us know where you are streaming from, that would be great. Just type that in the comment section and I will really appreciate that. And please take a look at my channel, like the videos, comment, and if you find them interesting, do not forget to subscribe, please. Okay, bye. I'll take a shower because I came back from football practice. Okay, as you go have a shower, we are still here watching Chelsea getting battered by Nottingham Forest. Hello, Oliver. How are you doing? Don't ask me if I remember you, Oliver, because I do remember you. You were on my live yesterday when Liverpool played Manchester United. Today we are watching Chelsea getting battered by Nottingham Forest. Can't believe this is how low Chelsea has fallen. And if they're not careful, if Chelsea are not very careful, they will not qualify for the Champions League, neither will they qualify for the Europa League or even the Conference League, playing the way they are playing. The last time Chelsea won a game in the Premier League was, I think, in February, 11th of February, I think. They haven't won since then. The oldest city in Bulgaria is Plovdiv and is 8,000 years old. That's really, really old. Hello, Darius. Yes, I support Liverpool. And that tells you how I felt yesterday after the game against Manchester United. It was painful. 8,000 years old. That is long. So how is the city now? Is it like a modern city now? Do they still have old buildings, or has the city been modernized? Liverpool were unlucky yesterday. Yeah, they were unlucky because they were really bad in the first half. Let's be honest with ourselves. United were the better team in the first half. The Liverpool came in the second half, played really, really well. And then they scored 2 goals. then Man United just
Straight in to make the
scored a third
interception.
one. And Meno was all by himself when he took that shot. Nobody closed him down.
Underlying statistics in Chelsea's favour.
You're an Arsenal fan.
The first time that we've seen
Yeah.
a Forest game since Fiedel.
I don't support Arsenal, but I want them to win the Premier League. So I just hope that Everton beats City tonight. It will be a tough game, but if Everton gets a win or a draw, and then Arsenal are in a good position to win the league. It's one of the oldest teams in the world. Wow.
Couple of pieces of play from backward, but not locking in with a one in the box. Free header goal. And then a sloppy
I
finish
like
here. All of a sudden,
the way Nottingham Forest
Chelsea with a
play.
mountain to climb.
When they have the ball, the speed at which they move it forward is amazing. When they lose the ball, like they just defend. That's what it has made them really, really good. They work as a team. Look at that.
Another chance for Derry. Still not backwards and coming forwards. It's a run from him. Cucurella firing it in. Enzo Fernandez waiting for him to bounce his way. Lavia tries his luck. It's off Dominguez. And McAtee will.
Yes, Mamuche. I think City will win 2-1 tonight. You think so? Well, Everton have a good side. They have dropped a little bit, but I have a feeling that Everton can cause City a few problems. There are two games where I think
Matter of probability. Quite a few of these.
City might drop points. Everton or Bournemouth. Because now Bournemouth are close to going to Europe. And the way Aston Villa are playing, if Bournemouth wins the rest of their games, it might be in the Champions League. Hello, Adam Baddock. How are you doing? Thanks for joining, Adam. Marco Silva.
Thiago Silva, who has been involved in the European action against Nottingham Forest this season. Still playing at the age of 41, Thiago Silva. Incredible. What a player.
What's happening here? I think someone has
Thomas Tuchel here
there has been
as well.
Martinez.
Roberto Martinez just looking at their varying charges ahead of the forthcoming World Cup.
Roberto Martinez is at Stamford Bridge. You are a United fan, okay? MS Sims. Yeah, fair play to United last night. They had a very good game against Liverpool. I was furious because I support Liverpool. They are not doing pretty well. They are so good. They are so good. They have had about 7 wins. 7. You know, that's Europa League included. They have had a very good run since this new guy came in. So I have no doubt that they might beat Chelsea in this game. No doubt. Guys, 1 minute, I'll be back. Let me go grab some food. I'm feeling hungry. I'll be back in a sec. Give me maximum 1 minute, I'll be back.
In the midst of that collision with Ryan Yates, which was the problem was. Obviously, got fingers to bring off the pitch if necessary. He's in the form of his life. His 7 goals in his last 7 league games. Morgan Gibbs White. That is the interesting thing about this team selection, isn't it? We look at the bench. Wood, Gibbs White, Anderson, Hutchinson. The start has just been unbelievable. I don't think anyone saw this coming. Is he guarding it forward? Is Igor Jesus? Singing the arms of Sanchez. As Forest look for a third. It's just too easy again. Far too easy to get a good effort at goal from a player who, technically there, strikes that really cleanly with his left foot. Okay, Sanchez down the line of it, but whenever the ball goes into the Chelsea box, you just feel there could be an effort on goal. clever move from Vitor Pereira as well to play Jesus off of another striker. I think the pressure of having to score the goals was weighing down on him. Wasn't getting the performances out of him. He looks a different player, playing up front with someone else. I mean, that's a smart move from the manager. Just giving a little bit more freedom, able to drop it into spaces to link up the play. Just has the ability to lead the press. Somebody else alongside him, be it Chris Wood or Taro Warren today. I agree with that. I think out of possession, he saw him as a really valuable player, and his work rate is excellent. So I wanted to keep him in the team, and he's found a way. Space here for Enzo Fernandez, urged to shoot, does get it in. Hit the arm of Morato, and there were big appeals for handball from the Chelsea supporters. An incident that is being looked at as we speak. His arms look to be right down by his side. I mean, if he does strike his arm, they're in a really sensible position. Well, the incident has been checked and cleared. I think it took a deflection into him. Yeah, and I think it just nick off another player, but his arms are right down by his side. There he gets the shot on target. With the legs of a defender, but not past the goalkeeper. This is the penalty claim again. I think there's a couple of handballs. I think there's an initial handball on the first one, right off the striking of the ball. Here's McAtee now for Forest, and he's won the first corner of the day. For the first time, Forest have looked like they can just create an opening at will. Chelsea with all the ball, possession, building attacks, applying pressure.
Sorry guys, I'm back now. I went to grab some food. I was really hungry. Very hungry. I'm a United fan. Nottingham Forest are doing really good. Yeah, they are a very good team. Very good team. Bulgaria kept its name from the day it was founded in 681, and it hasn't lost a flag in a battle, despite that now there is corruption and tax increases. Yeah, honestly speaking, Mamuchi, governments these days, not just Bulgaria, most governments these days are just so corrupt, and it's making life difficult for everyone. You know, politicians and greedy capitalists take everything for themselves, and which is bad. But it's making life difficult day by day. You know, people work so hard and earn peanuts. It's crazy. Oliver say, where do what? Liverpool will finish. Where do I think Liverpool will finish? I think Liverpool will finish fourth behind Manchester United. That's what I think. But Aston Villa are not doing well as well, so I don't think Aston Villa will finish above Liverpool. So it will be either Arsenal or City first, and the one of them second. Third will be Manchester United. Fourth will be Liverpool. Fifth could be Aston Villa, but they will have to start winning games. If not, Bournemouth will take that position. It has one of the oldest wood structures in the whole of Europe, like Roloff and Manati. Okay. Tricky Focus. How are you doing, Tricky Focus?
It's a recurring theme. They've now had 80 shots in the league.
18 shots in the league.
I'm sure Forest had 100 earlier this season, didn't they? They've been in this place where they couldn't score a goal.
Dear Pedro, it's not working. It's not working for Chelsea. Everything Chelsea is trying to do is not working.
That's basically what got Forest into the mess they're in. The inability to score. I've put that right, haven't they? Vitor Pereira has found the solution to that.
I think Chelsea will have to change something in the second half. If not, they will lose this game. And if they lose this game, we should forget about Champions League football.
Ako Eyong. Trying to knock that out, but couldn't beat it. Chelsea will come again with Enzo Fernandez. Long switch of play. Forwarded by Palmer. Nice turn from Romeo Lavia. And from Enzo Fernandez as well. Joao Cunha stood firm. With Correa on the scene, neither he nor Joao Pedro could get themselves into a shooting position.
Are you going to live stream later for Everton Man City? Yes, of course.
From Forest when they need to be.
I will live stream Manchester United against
Scenarios, but the red shirts are
Everton.
out there.
Of course, that will be a very good
All
game.
the time. Certainly when it's on the edge of the box, it's good pressure.
So I'll be live again at 8 o'clock for that game.
Corner comes in, Sales takes the responsibility, but the collision at the near post that put Gates
I just hope
back has
Everton
been
wins, even though the chances are very slim. But
punished by the referee.
Wasn't the most convincing of kind of punches from Sales. There's a bit of a flap at that. It's all the contact in the near post.
oh, Hemba, Asamoah, how are you doing?
Uses all his experience.
Thanks for joining. Asamoah, we are watching
Football field, hasn't he?
Nottingham Forest against Chelsea.
Good player to have in these kind of
At
matches.
Nottingham
in
Forest
this
are
situation.
beating Chelsea 2-0. 39 minutes played. Asamoah, where are you streaming from, if you don't mind me asking?
Pedro's been bereft
Wow.
of quality service today. He's done beautifully there.
Stay with him.
Getting away from his countryman, Joao Cunha, who faces him up again, and he nutmegs him, gets round the back, goes down, and the referee says goal kick.
It's not a foul. It's not a foul.
Incident will be checked. Anthony Taylor's pretty sure that he knows what he saw.
I think the biggest thing he's thinking about is, do I get a yellow card out for Joao Pedro? It's nearly a foul.
Nah,
initially,
it's not a
but
foul.
that's a dive.
That's a proper dive.
Should have a
It's not
yellow
a foul.
card from Anthony Taylor here. It's a lovely play from Joao Pedro, but that's where it all goes wrong. I'd like to see that.
Well, he was the
It's
last
not a
player to
foul.
score a league goal for Chelsea, both home and away, in February and March respectively. He started his Blues career with a bang with those goals in the Club World Cup semi-final and final. It's his 50th appearance for the club
Chelsea are
today.
just so bad.
Has enjoyed the most prolific season
Can't
of his
tell
career,
this is the
but
same Chelsea we
only
knew.
once in his last 9 games coming
They
into
started the
this one.
season really well, had a very good manager who did a great job. And then they fired him. Immediately they fired him, everything went south for Chelsea. Look at them now, struggling at home against Nottingham Forest, a team that is in a relegation battle.
Palmer out wide for me. I think him centrally
That is
brings a different dynamic
one
to
of the
Chelsea. Enzo's got that role
consequences
this
of
afternoon.
firing a manager when
He's had a lot of the ball
you
pass.
have no plan for
We're not seeing him
someone
in those
to
areas
replace
where
a
he can
manager.
really unlock with clever passing and shots at goal. Maybe a little bit surprised to see him out there, Jim. Though I thought
Yeah.
maybe Enzo,
Next week I will do the Premier League matches.
Palmer more central.
I might go watch West Ham against Arsenal. I'm not sure yet, but
That is a free kick.
if I don't go watch them, then I'll be live.
That's on Gusto.
Chelsea has a free kick,
Chelsea with an opportunity to
not far from the 18-yard
themselves
box.
back
Let's
into
see what
this game
happens.
Coming up to half-time. Do their best to dilute the reception they will get when the half-time whistle
That's
goes.
what happens here.
Free kick swung
Ooh,
in, Lorenzo with
that was a
defender,
good free
header away
kick.
for Forest.
That's a great ball in.
It was a great ball in, to be honest.
Missing the contact, it was so inviting.
Good touch from Derry. In from Cucurella. Joao Pedro. Gusto. Is he brought
That's a
down?
penalty.
Ball in towards Joao Pedro. Gusto with a bouncing effort saved by Sales.
That looks like a pen to me.
And again, the incident is being checked.
That looks like a foul.
I think back
Look,
was
he
quite
grabbed
good
him.
initially. He's got his body in, and then I think there's just a tangle, isn't there? And he
Did he not
looked a bit
hold him
favourite
down?
initially to win the ball.
Do you think you will live stream next Saturday for Man City,
Clear.
Brentford?
Chelsea again.
I can, yeah, I think I should. Yeah, I should, yeah.
And the chance to reset as Yates puts it away for a corner.
Their mentality's got to all be.
Mamuji,
let's get this to
you
half
don't
time.
have
2-0.
to be sorry. Do what
What the
you have
first
to do,
45
man.
minutes, that'll be for
You don't have to
Forest.
apologize.
So they're just hanging
Trust
on a
me.
little bit at the moment. They're defending well.
Chelsea's second corner.
Ooh.
It's coming and paddling it away.
I'll call that for
Another corner.
Chelsea.
This is another view of that penalty play.
Yeah, I mean, I think Backward gets his body in initially, and he's in a good position. As the ball drops, he doesn't quite move his feet to the ball. Just
Backward.
stays almost hoping for the foul himself in the box.
Yeah, must work.
His latest corner. Finding his way through towards Derry. And a clash between him and Abbott.
Oh, penalty.
Penalty to Chelsea.
Chelsea has a penalty.
And concern for both players. Lying stricken in the penalty area.
Yeah, it's a pen. Yeah, it's a pen.
Well, it's quite a collision. Chelsea players reacting on it straight away, and I think Anthony Taylor just looks at the challenge and thinks it's a little bit on the edge of dangerous or reckless from Abbott. There's no doubt he's competing for the ball.
It
I
should
think
be a
he
pen.
possibly gets there a fraction late. And hopefully, the contact isn't too bad. Anthony Taylor just explaining his decision there. As I think the Nottingham Forest players are feeling like it's just a genuine two players jumping, trying to head the ball as it's bounced. It's difficult to judge.
Chelsea might miss it. You never know. You don't trust this
Well, the
Chelsea.
decision to award the penalty has been ratified by the VAR, but this is not the scene that anybody wanted to see. Great to see that Abbott is at least sitting up. Derry came off the worst of the two, and Liam Delap has
If Chelsea scores this penalty, then it's good for them.
got to make
But
sure
they come back in the second half.
Derry passes concussion protocol
Yeah.
before
And
he's
then
gonna
they
be
should
allowed to
just
continue.
Yeah, it's such a shame for him.
build
Started
on
the
that.
game pretty well, I have to say. It's been
Who's second? Is it
around it a
Enzo?
lot.
I
It's
think Enzo or
unfortunate
Palmer.
that he's taken that bump to the head. I mean, it's a difficult one when the ball's bouncing like that. It's hard to judge the speed and the height.
Come on, let's see who takes the penalty. I don't know who I want to win this game. I'm not a Chelsea fan. I don't support Chelsea. But I just feel like if Nottingham Forest wins this game, it means the chances of West Ham getting relegated are very high.
Is being given to Jesse Derry.
I mean, Abbott will feel like
It's from Man
he
City.
hasn't done too much wrong.
Ah,
I
okay.
kind of get that.
Come on,
in the
Everton.
sense that, you see,
Come on,
he's a very
Everton.
committed defender, which he's done
Come
really
on,
well.
Everton. You've got to give me your hands to
First
the
half.
Everton.
And he's just trying to head the ball. Sometimes
Oliver,
there isn't
I'm
much ahead,
sorry,
it's just whether
but I do not want Chelsea.
it's too
I
late
do not
into
want
the
Manchester
challenge.
City to win the Premier League again.
Makes it
Excuse
look
me.
more like a penalty.
I want
or a
Arsenal
penalty for
to
Anthony
win it.
Taylor.
Well, City has
That
won
is
it
the
so many
case.
times. Before Liverpool won it last season, City won it 4 times in a row. So I do not want them winning it again. So tonight, I'm sorry to say I'll be
Well, it was
supporting
a
Everton.
horrendous collision between the two players. Not convinced
I'll
that
be supporting
Abbott is going to be
Everton
in a
and
position
hoping
to
that
continue
Everton
either.
does
They've got
business
Williams
against
has
Man
been
City.
getting ready for
Come on,
Nottingham
Everton.
Forest.
City have
Clearly
won
of the utmost
so many times, man.
importance
I just need
the
someone
health
else.
of the two
And
players involved.
to be fair to Arsenal,
Cannot take any
they've
chances
had
with
some
any
very good
players,
3 seasons,
let
finishing
alone
second.
teenagers.
So
Yeah,
if they
Victor, we were
finish
just explaining that
first this time, they
to
did
Abbott,
deserve
who's
it.
so disappointed to have to come off.
There's a big coalition. Both players are on the floor. So many empty
So
seats
Nico Williams is
at
going to
Stamford
come on to
Bridge.
replace Zach Abbott.
So many empty seats. Look,
All he could do at this stage
from
really
here I
is
can
just
see
hope
so
that
many
the
empty seats at Stamford Bridge.
young man is okay.
I've never been to
Horrible
Stamford Bridge,
circumstances
but
you
it
would
doesn't
never
look like a
wish on
beautiful
any player
stadium
at
to
all,
me.
but let alone a
It
young
doesn't.
man who's having a fine league debut.
I think still will finish second. I don't mind if Arsenal wins it because they have not won it in years. Yeah, that's true. No, but City,
Nico
that can,
Williams on the right-hand side of your picture, and
one
he
thing,
will
one good thing about City is that City can win
replace
10
Abbott,
games
who
in a
has
row.
gone off.
And someone mentioned to me that he doesn't see City losing any game, any of their remaining games, and that's possible. City has what it takes to win the remainder of their games. They've done it before; they can do it again.
And the lad ready to come on for Chelsea, which will necessitate a slight reshuffling of things. Imagine Joao Pedro will play at 10. Palmer will move one side and Enzo Fernandez the other.
Yeah, Ateta, yeah. But Ateta
Still
deserves
be
to win something,
5
to be
minutes of
honest.
added time to play, there or thereabouts, once we resume.
He deserves to win something. He's done well in 3 seasons. So it would just be unfair if he wins something.
Zach Abbott left the field as concussion sub. That means that both teams will be able to have 6 players off the bench over the course of the afternoon.
There are 2 players on the floor. I don't
really know who it is.
The surrounding players' first reaction of that challenge, and the Chelsea players were very, very quick to wave to the medical staff on the bench to come on. I could clearly see something wasn't good. And football throws up these situations, doesn't it? You know, a young player with his debut, and so disappointingly with what hopefully isn't a too serious injury. Be something to remember, but he had a great first 45 minutes. He was playing very well.
Who is that? I'm not really sure which player that
It goes
is.
without saying that time is of no consequence at the moment. They have to make sure that this whole process is undertaken in the most painstaking manner. Just to guard against any further problems here for Jesse Derry.
Come on, the game has been stopped more than 10 minutes now.
He's out of your view at the moment, just being very carefully manoeuvred onto the bodyboard so that he can be taken away.
Yeah, I know. I think it's being taken away now.
And he gets a big compassionate ovation from
It looks like it was a very bad foul
all around the ground. The
because they
Nottingham
said
Forest
both players
away
went
to our
up
left,
for the
joining
ball,
in
and
on
there was
that.
probably a collision.
One of those always stark reminders. Jurgen Klopp, I think, said it better than anybody else when he described football as the most important of the least important things. And our thoughts with Jesse Derry and his family
Let's see.
towards the incident. On the right-hand side of your picture here is the players coming.
Ow! That's bad. I just saw it now. That was bad. I just saw the replay,
Reflection of that.
the collision,
I
and the
can
way he
totally
dropped.
understand why Anthony
You
Taylor
could
just
tell
sees
that it
as
was
a
bad. Who is that? Is that
dangerous
Palmer? Take it up. Woo, Palmer.
be too late in there to make it dangerous, and
Palmer will
Palmer was
score.
late to that challenge. So Chelsea with the opportunity to end their long Premier League goal drought at 8 hours and 41 minutes. They haven't been able to do it,
Palmer missed.
and in keeping with how things have been going at Stamford Bridge for the last couple of months,
And Palmer missed a penalty.
incredible scenes. And it was a battle of who could stay focused in such a long layoff as that. So difficult for the taker. Maybe the advantage does go to the goalkeeper when you've got to wait that
Palmer
long,
missed.
knowing you're taking a penalty, and Sells gets down brilliantly here. It's not
Wow.
the most wonderful penalty. It's not disastrous from Cole Palmer, but in terms of power, it's not as hard as he could hit the ball, which would have made it much harder for Sells. But the read from the goalkeeper was spot on.
Come on, Cole Palmer.
First penalty that Chelsea have missed out of their 13 in League and Cup this season. Just wonder if they're
Wow.
able to score in the Premier League here, Jim. Honestly, incredible, isn't it? In that long without a goal, you get a penalty in those circumstances.
And they missed.
The goalkeeper saves it. The drought continues, 521 minutes and counting. What do you know about me? Scott?
Oh my days. That's it. Chelsea are done.
Penalty Cole Palmer has ever missed in the Premier League.
I did not expect him to miss as well.
You may remember game against Leicester last season.
Wow.
Chelsea not able to halve the deficit going into half-time. Still another couple of minutes for them to be able to do that here. Jean Pedro taking on the recently arrived Williams, and that's a goal kick. It's good defending as well.
If anyone should score a penalty on that pitch, it should be Cole Palmer.
I mean, that's a long time for
It
Cole
should be
Palmer,
a
isn't
Cole.
it, to
It should be
wait,
Cole Palmer.
knowing you're taking a penalty. I wonder if he changed his mind at all in that time, which corner he was going for. Well, Mr. Marinakis will be a lot happier with life now than he was a couple of months ago.
Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea,
So
Chelsea,
we're expecting the
Chelsea.
clock to tick through to about 59:30 at the end of this first half. When you think about it, it could all really come good for Forest, couldn't it? Premier League survival and a potential European final. I mean,
Wow.
hugely positive season.
Now I can say
Not better than last year. Bizarre, isn't it? Absolutely bizarre. You can get through 4 managers
I
this
can
season
say now that
and end up in a European final.
Nottingham Forest will win this
Possibly-
game.
Possibly winning that. And
they'll win
maintain
it.
Premier League status. I mean, it would
Because
just be
if you are
a
2
huge
goals
turnaround.
down, you miss a penalty, and then the confidence will just go
It's a
down.
psychological one.
So now we
They've
say
made
Chelsea
eight
will lose
changes
that game.
today, played as well as they have, coming to a side in the top half of the table, and they will take that into Thursday's game at Villa Park. If they were to win here, that would be 7 of their last 9 league wins that have come away from home.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I see Nottingham Forest scoring another goal. Honestly speaking, I see Nottingham Forest scoring another goal. How did he miss that? How?
Don't know whether that horrific injury for Jesse Derry will do anything to dampen the vitriol from the home support when the half-time whistle goes. Not much.
Halftime.
It could be 2-1, but for
Halftime.
Marcel saving a penalty from Cole Palmer after that horrendous injury after the clash between Abbott and Derry. Taro Wani had Forest ahead 98 seconds into the game. Dylan Bakwa had a major part to play in that. And then he put another good ball in, which forced Marlo Gusto to pull the lead down. Igor Jesus returning the penalty. Forest 2
Chelsea, man. Chelsea.
Forest on the brink of Premier League salvation. They lead 2-0 at Stamford Bridge at half-time.
If they win today, that's it. Well, it was good first half for Nottingham Forest. For Chelsea, it's a disaster because they are 2 goals down. They miss a penalty, and then they had a young player taking off. So it was a very good first half for Nottingham Forest, not Chelsea. Chelsea are terrible. Let me see Nottingham Forest first goal. That was a good header. Keeper should be stopping that, to be honest. That first goal Nottingham Forest scored, keeper should be saving that. Sanchez should have done better. It's not too far away from him. Should have done better. Now I see why he was pulled in the second one. The time game, I said, Palmer is terrible. I know, he should be scoring that, honestly speaking. They give you a penalty when your team is losing 2-0. You have to do whatever it takes to score a penalty. I do not think the shot was a hard shot. Yes, I support Liverpool. No, Liverpool lost yesterday, but it's okay. It's football. It happens. Look at that. But fair play. We keep talking about Palmer not kicking it well, but that was good. Keeper went really, really low to save that. Look at that. Look, Sens did well to save that penalty. It's halftime, people. It's halftime. I have to go. See you for everything with City. Yes, I'll see you soon. I predicted United to win. Reloaded gamer, really. Well, I predicted Liverpool to win, to be honest. But Liverpool were so bad in the first half. So bad. They're so bad in the first half. I'm surprised United scored just 2 goals in that first half. They should have scored about four. Because they look like scoring whenever they move the ball forward. Let's see what Chelsea does when they come back in that second half. Because the kind of football Chelsea has played this first half is not acceptable. It's not good football. Chelsea are struggling. Wow. What I thought, do you think Chelsea will come back and change the game? Because I don't think so. And my reasons are very valid. They are not playing well. Hello, Gorilla. How are you doing? Gorilla, I'm watching Chelsea against Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are battering Chelsea 2-0, and Chelsea has lost a penalty. So it's Nottingham Forest beating that is winning. Exactly, is they are beating because they are reserving their players for semi-finals against Aston Villa. You know, Awoni has not played for a very long time. He is the one who has come in and is causing Chelsea problems. They should have still one manager. Exactly. Exactly. That is why Chelsea are struggling. They should have stayed with one manager. One manager. They should have stayed with one manager. You know, and that is what happens when teams starts changing managers. You know, because these managers come in with different ideas, different philosophies. Sometimes it just confuses some of the players. You know, Chelsea were doing so well with their manager, and then they fired him. See where they are now, losing to the likes of Nottingham Forest at home. One sec, I'll be back in 1 minute. Yeah, I'm streaming City Everton tonight, and I hope Everton beats City. That's my prayer. That is my prayer. Hello, Louise. How are you doing? She's same, especially after Arsenal win. Yeah, yeah. If City doesn't win today, and then I would say Arsenal will win the league. If they don't win, Nottingham Forest are doing really, really well. Louis Edith, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Nottingham Forest are having a good time. Second half is on the way. Let's see what Chelsea does. Come on, let's get this. Okay, I think the second half is on now.
Premier League stables
2-0, we are back. Second half is on.
still out heavily
Let's see
involved
if
in the
Chelsea
start of
steps
the
up
second
their
half.
game.
Another player that will
Or
go
if
with key
Nottingham Forest
as a
heaps
point
more
to prove.
misery
He's not scored in his
on
last
Chelsea.
13 games here. And his run, all told, is only one in his last 29 now. He's a very bustly player, isn't he? Delap.
Shoulder there with Milenkovic just coming on and bumped him out of the way. Not many players do that. But I do like the substitutions that Vitor Pereira has made. I think it's smart. You're 2-0, don't wait for it to get closer to 1-0. He's made the changes at half-time, brought on Milenkovic, Anderson and Gibbs-White, who are, let's face it, the spine of this Nottingham Forest team. So
That's not very good.
I think it's a clever move from the manager.
Oh man, it's tired.
Maybe we have five.
Scored a goal.
We have
Nottingham
5
Forest
things here.
promoted. It was at the wrong end in a playoff final when he was in a
Bristol
low
had the
spell at
back of the
Huddersfield.
Bristol is a fine city.
Also scored the goal that denied them a place in the Champions League last season at the moment.
Bristol is a fine city.
Forest will be denying Chelsea that, potentially. Certainly by dint of their league position.
I find an
Hang on
Monica.
to this 2-0 advantage here.
Take easy Funka.
And controlling that after the ball had gone over the line and out of play.
I swear. I mean,
Forest winner Sunderland took their unbeaten streak in the league to 6. It's
hey,
9 in all competitions after their
That's a
victory
lot.
over Villa in the Europa League
that's
on
a lot of
Thursday.
money. That's a lot of
The
money.
game's a little balance now.
Wins in a row in the league.
Hello Hamza. How you doing?
Form at best possible time.
Big.
No worry Hamza. Chelsea is losing 2-0 at home to Nottingham Forest.
Williams, who
Can't believe that.
Forest team is used as
Oh,
a
my
left back,
economics.
but playing it right back.
They are doing really bad. Really bad. Have you been Hamza? Long time, man.
Or spend anything less than 2 million in paying actors.
Back to trying to get round Milenkovic.
He uses all of his big frame there. Milenkovic, he knows that Pedro's got the legs on him, but didn't allow him to get to the ball, just stepped right across his path.
Like flat cover shoe.
Alright, Hamza, assist more time.
free kick was given Forest's way there. Here's McAtee.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
Snapped away by Colwell. Picked up though by Elliot Anderson.
He's the made of Zara website.
Just in behind McAtee. And the one he couldn't.
Very
react
air,
quickly enough.
what I do.
Couldn't that one.
Forest again.
Women.
Looking like they have the quality when they get the ball in key areas of the pitch to find players. It's a good position from Levi Colwell. Maybe could have been a bit tighter from that man. Good anticipation from Colwell, who'll need a bit of time to get into his rhythm, won't he? After such a long layoff, get a little bit of ring rust. And need to get a few bad passes and bad decisions out of the system.
Slippers, they boosted 2 slippers. Okay, the part for Chapam, half for Chapam, can't at that store. Half for Chapam, all these slippers at that store. £55. I know you go down there, they pay 27. Half Chapam. Search where you will see that sandal there. Search. Because I saw all this. Then half for Chapam, got £29. You that sandal is there, you're not searching it.
Very hastily for a second. Lavia getting a ball here. Augusto.
You see it now.
Gets across inside the penalty
Oh,
area.
yes, Madrid, they sold out on it.
Correa able to help it back into the fray. Lavia
But I
arriving.
saw all these
Augusto
things
coming
I've
in
seen
behind him.
online.
Chelsea is threatening. Oh.
Chelsea get a corner.
Corner kick.
Because that's
This is
an
what
arrow
a bit
to it.
from Chelsea. It's the kind of move that
That particular
gets the crowd
sandal.
off the seat as well. It's been so flat here inside
They
Stamford
rush
Bridge this
them like that,
afternoon.
they rush me.
Such a poor early start, but they need to get the ball wide, get
I can't
crosses in the
tell,
box,
49
get
pounds,
people
only
arriving,
50 pounds.
try and build up a head of steam here.
But you're right, it like in game where the end the
That's
sandal
what the delivery, Milenkovic with the
Oh,
first
come
touch.
on.
they are flat gate sandals.
Correa with Paulsen.
Flat gate, yeah, cage. Flat cage sandals.
Well, no one said this
Flat,
management job was
then
going to be easy.
cage. CAGE, then sandals. And that's not all ahead. Let me do a rush, because they are new. Meaning it's a new production. That's an rush. If you are rush, that's this sandal.
From Gibbs White. It's a cool pass from Gibbs White, really. Great new opening there for Forest. Chelsea
What
again.
are they
Quite stretched. How do you wrap that
If you
pass
get-
out? Cucurella been right in a 1v1 situation.
Why,
backing off.
something like that. In that milk, I think milk color.
Place on the pass out wide.
If you
A
get
different role for Gibbs White today. In the recent games, he's been moved out of the left-hand side. Actually seen
Oh,
less of the
very
ball as a
fine.
result, but he's been getting it in better areas, and that's led to
I
a
think
7 goals in his
boy,
last
it's
7 Premier
very,
League games. But
it's
since the
very,
switch
very
to
fine.
4-4-2,
It's unique. You
he's
can
been
wear it with
playing
anything.
quite narrow on the left.
I
Coming
can't
on is
remember
certainly
size.
equal
I don't want
Jesus
size.
role.
This up.
Off Awonyi today, and here he is, driving forward.
Okay,
Awonyi
then
wins
the
it.
section and you see.
Get in. Get in.
Now when you see flat shoe, flat, they have the chair. Such you see, there's a lot.
Forest, Brandon, and Chelsea.
No, they have nice things when I went there. Nice affordable.
They just get carved open once again, and not for the first time this afternoon. The movement just drags Colville in, and he leaves that hole. Casado
Okay.
isn't really, I mean, it's a tight offside. Is he ahead of the ball there?
What do you
That's going to be
think?
the question. It's the ball that's the marker, not a player. It's going to need the technology.
And
You
because
feel.
that's from this very net flat shoe.
Such a simple
Aye.
piece of
It's
movement.
saying,
Colwell
make
out
sure I
his
can
hole,
get good
Gibbs
here.
White spins into the space.
That's
No
fine.
Chelsea player, midfield player is recovering well enough. And from your picture there, it does look at this angle that we're not dead in line with the ball. It can be misleading.
So God how much flat pad how much you. Let's spend good too much this month. I don't retire for now. Till next month. I'm not buying anything again. to next month. I'm going to go to the page.
Looking at
So now I feel
will look different many different times because we're dealing with a couple of inches. This is the only one that matters. This is the technology. This is what's measuring it bang on. That is very, very close to breaking that. Probably an inch or
Yeah.
two. These are the margins you deal with. Forest
Give my colleague.
are in dreamland. Behind the ball when it was
Okay.
played, and as a consequence, the goal stands. Chelsea
Yeah, I forgot my
nil
drink.
down again.
I forgot my ever. I was saying, what happened? I think but it's good for church. I don't know. Yeah, it's very fine, man. Yeah, it's very fine and mature.
Their league campaign unravelling so
For me, I've been next month in Gote. Now I've stretched my limits.
It's running. 3-0
My
defeat
limit of spending
3-0
this month.
defeat here against Manchester City. Same
I've
scoreline as
overstretched
Brighton.
it.
Now 3 down today.
But it's fine now. Yeah, money.
Looks at the prospect of coming here.
I like rock or my feet. Yeah, it's very fine. Yeah, hey, tomorrow somebody will start work. Father Lord, Isaac and Jacob.
Players to take responsibility of situations and just manage them on the field.
Ah,
Forest have done that so much better this afternoon. It's not the one expecting the
this red is beautiful.
Sanchez digging clear. This is a real test of resilience
This red is
and character
beautiful.
for Chelsea now. Staring down the barrel.
Nottingham Forest scored again.
Successive Premier League
I'm not
defeats.
35. Oh, prices at 36 pounds.
3-0.
First time.
That was it at 36 pounds.
Already they've lost 5 games in a row without scoring
Oh,
since
yeah.
1912. They've never lost 6 successive league games to nil in their entire history. Quite incredible, really. Hard to imagine, given some point was it that we were going to be saying that out loud this season. The firepower that's in this Chelsea team.
Chelsea are struggling. Nottingham Forest beating them 3-0 at Stamford Bridge. Nottingham Forest are just so good. Nottingham Forest are so good. So good.
Well, the stark reality of life for Chelsea is that they would be ninth, their goal difference going through the floor. They'll be 4 points adrift over Bournemouth, which, when you consider the complete disparity in spending power, is a quite remarkable statistic. More importantly, 10 adrift on the top 5 that will guarantee Champions League football.
Wow.
So the top 5 finish wholly dependent on a quite extraordinary turnaround in the last half hour or so, which nearly 4 goals without reply would be so out of character with everything we've seen from Chelsea in the last couple of months.
So tired.
Out of character with the feel of the game as well, because while Chelsea having a lot of the ball, Forest appearing to be far more potent, and that there could create a lot about the attacking intent that Chelsea have had in this game. It's just
different nice
good enough.
pants.
Quality certainly hasn't been good
Fine
enough.
pants. Yeah.
Romeo Lavia will be replaced by Andre Santos, who had a couple of appearances on loan at Forest a couple of seasons ago.
And these five slippers.
The Brazilian international midfielder will get it just a little over half an hour here.
Chelsea are terrible. Terrible.
Now beaten by Gibbs White.
Bah. Terrible. You know what? Nottingham Forest are staying up, to be honest. If they win this game, and then I think their Premier League survival is guaranteed. Or secure, I should say.
Super pass. Beautiful ball through the midfield, didn't he?
They just need to win one more game, and then they'll be in the Premier League next season. And they deserve it. Why did he not take that shot? Took it late. He had taken that shot earlier on, he would have scored.
The shot that may have been going wide, and the Blues will be able to bring it forward now with Gustav. Pedro in. Harbour offering the support for him. Swung in deep towards the back post, and a brave header away from Williams as Fernandez was poised.
It's an important touch from Nico Williams. He gets his distance just about right to stay tucked inside, but also not get beat over the top with that ball. But Forest again, just before that, created another big goal-scoring opportunity.
Like this was
He would have been a bit sharper and took the chance quicker. He'd be looking at 4-0.
Chelsea are terrible. Terrible, I would say.
Last time that Nottingham Forest scored 3 goals in a game at Stamford Bridge was back in 1987.
1987. That's the last time Nottingham Forest scored 3 goals
Beat by 4 goals
at
to 3.
Stamford Bridge. And they scored 3 today. It tells you how bad Chelsea has become.
Not sure that's going to be the case today.
Who's playing now?
Doesn't feel particularly
Chelsea, Nottingham Forest.
Mommy, Chelsea and Nottingham Forest.
back to front really quickly. Gibbs White with a collision with Sanchez, who took the ball. And Gibbs White is down hurt inside the penalty area, as is the Chelsea goalkeeper. Another hefty clash.
Yeah, that looks bad. And unfortunately, we've seen another really bad contact with the head, and it's Gibbs White on the receiving end of this. Not sure if Sanchez has put a big shout forward there, because to me, as an attacking player, you're kind of half aware that is coming from the goalkeeper. Certainly if you hear him shout in a really loud voice.
Yeah, but he's a striker. You're not expecting him to
Heard
stop.
anything at all, because he goes for the ball there. Unfortunately, there's another nasty clash of heads.
Chelsea are losing 3-0 at home against Nottingham Forest.
Such was the
And they are playing some very bad football. Chelsea are really, really
hard to
bad.
imagine at this juncture, without prejudging the job that the medical staff will do, that either player could
Chris Wood is
possibly
about to
pass
come in.
concussion protocol after that, and they will both have to come off, and that then will have consequences for Nottingham Forest on Thursday night if Gibbs White has to come off here through concussion.
I mean, and beyond, because it's that kind of concussion's not just a few days, Jim, is it? That can turn into 10, 12, 14 days. So, the look on Vitor Pereira's face a moment ago, you can see the cogs just turning with him. Obviously, his immediate worry is the player okay, but then you start to picture and think about who can I bring on, the injury risk. But it was such a freakish clash again, wasn't it?
This guy has changed Nottingham Forest. He's turned this club around. This is a team that was in relegation. Well, they are still in relegation
Forest
though.
have demonstrated this afternoon is that making wholesale changes doesn't necessarily mean that there will be a bad performance and a bad result. And I know a lot of fans, particularly West Ham United supporters, were hugely disappointed at the team that Villa put out yesterday against Spurs. Forest showing that you can make changes and it have absolutely no detrimental effect at all.
Hello Gary, how you doing?
To be honest, I'll be the first to say I saw the team, and even
I'm
commentators
watching
before the game
Chelsea
to say, well,
against Nottingham Forest.
they're clearly focused on.
They are tearing Chelsea apart
It's obviously a huge game for the club, but This
At
performance
Stamford
has
Bridge.
indicated anything but that. The way the players have applied themselves, how he set the team up, and they've absorbed what he wants. They've just been better than Chelsea, more efficient, more clinical. It's been a very good team performance.
Oh, the Chelsea's keeper is injured.
While Sanchez has been bandaged up, Philip Jørgensen's going to be coming on to replace him, the Danish international.
Yeah, I think they'll
And
be
a side from Villarreal
substituting
Gibbs White
Sanchez
also
because he's got
being patched up.
a very bad injury.
It's quite unusual. You see three or four significant head injuries in a game, isn't it? You don't see that very often.
Hello, Bola King. How are you doing? Thanks for joining, Bola King. I'm watching Chelsea against Nottingham Forest, and Chelsea is losing 3-0 at home. That's the most embarrassing part of it. Chelsea are at home, and they are losing to Nottingham Forest 3-0, not even one. 3-0.
Reassuring to see.
And I will tell you, Nottingham Forest has been the better side all game. Chelsea are terrible. And then the worst part of it is that they even had a penalty and they missed. Kopaman missed. You sub. Oh, thank you, Bola King. I really appreciate that. Where are you swimming from? Ooh. Chris Wood is in.
Sanchez will be replaced by
Gibbs White has been taken off. Chris Wood is in. So from London. I used to live in London. I lived in London for like 3 years. And I was in London last weekend. The weekend before this one. When Man City played Southampton in the FA Cup semi-finals. I was at Wembley.
Created the third goal. He's nearly getting in there with that collision with Sanchez, and his movement was a real problem.
Chelsea are terrible. They are terrible. The last time Chelsea won a game in the Premier League was, I think, in February.
That is a normal change
That one.
being made by Chelsea and not a concussion
You see it?
substitution.
Liverpool
Why would you not make that as a concussion
got beaten
substitution?
yesterday by Manchester United.
Seems quite bizarre.
I used to think Liverpool is bad, but Chelsea are
Because they're
terrible.
within their rights to use it as a concussion.
But I think it's simply that they took Derry off under.
Chelsea are making Nottingham Forest look like Barcelona. That's a foul.
Concussions in one match, very rare.
They're making Nottingham Forest look like
The
Barcelona.
collisions you can see in football.
They're just going past Chelsea players like they are not even there.
Kukurea grabbing backward and manhandling him. Here's McAtee. Chris Wood.
Come on, Chelsea. My favorite football team is Liverpool. I like Liverpool. I've supported Liverpool for a very long time. But this season, they have been really, really bad. You know, they didn't win anything this week, this time around.
So they're giving this free kick away.
That is so bad, so bad. I think it's a manager. That guy Anslot, he needs to go. His tactics are not
Fortunately away, and as
working.
the Reds are staying up, it's hard to find any logical reason why they won't be on the strength of this.
It's the only real piece of noise inside Stamford Bridge at the moment as well.
The manager is made Liverpool now look like an average team. You know, that aggressive nature of Liverpool is gone. Attacking wise, they are just average. So I do not see
Real
him
blow for Gibbs White and Forrest if he has to miss the
staying
game on
at
Thursday.
Liverpool for the next season.
It's hard to envisage circumstances in which he would be able
He's
to
had
play in a little over
2
72
seasons
hours'
with
time.
Liverpool. I think that's enough.
That would be a hugely significant blow for Nottingham Forest. Who've considered a free kick here.
Oh, Cole Palmer. How did he miss a penalty? I'm such a cool guy. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Bola King. Bola King edit. Do you edit videos?
Chasing
Do you
after this.
edit videos?
So he's taking control. Process of Delap forced him to get the angle slightly wrong on the clearance.
Oh, you edit football videos. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I do a lot of content on football, but I don't really post like football games because I don't know. I just go to games, do my own kind of videos, create my own content. If you look at my channel, I've got content where I'm at stadium. I went to watch West Ham last month. I've been to Selhurst Park, Crystal Palace as well. But I would love to edit videos and analyze them, but my editing is terrible. You know, I'm not very good at editing, so I just edit. I just do simple editing on CapCut. That's it. But when it comes to downloading videos and editing them, it's just a mountain to climb for me. Okay, you go to football practice. Who do you play for? All right. Have a good one, Bola Edit, and thank you for coming on. And most importantly, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. You have a good one. Good practice. Bye.
So Forest at the moment have 42 points. It's 15 years since anyone was relegated from the Premier League with 39. 3 games to go. Forest needing another 6 to be mathematically sure of beating the drop. 3 of those coming in here.
Well, mathematically, we can always look at it, but the reality is that's a lot of ground for Spurs or West Ham to make up, isn't it?
Yeah, I think with 42 points now, Nottingham Forest are safe.
Those ball in, travel a long way past the lad. Kukurek can keep it alive. Back in Sharpen, on a save, then scores in the second attempt. Finally, the drought is over.
Chelsea has scored 1. All right, see you, man.
Well, he's the comeback on.
Chelsea has scored.
Cuts him across though. Which they haven't done enough to.
That's Joao Pedro, I think. Yeah. Was it?
Potentially, certainly checked. I mean, the rebound obviously comes straight back to him.
Was that offside?
That is a really tight offside call. It's whether or not Nico Williams' heel or shoulder showing
Chelsea has scored, but the goal is being checked
Williams is just the other side of it.
for offside. Oof.
Yeah, I agree with you. Carolak's error makes it very difficult to judge from that still. But if you look at the white line, you would imagine that Williams is probably further forward. All parts of his body are further forward where Joao Pedro's toe is clearly over it. My guess is that this will be chalked off.
Probably offside.
Clearly, every time that it's taking to get the decision right, vitally tough. Again, you have to go on the pitch markings really because the angle doesn't help you of the camera, the freeze frame there. It's so hard to tell.
Offside.
The drought goes on.
It's an offside goal. What do I think about Pakistan?
Joao Pedro thought it was over at 9 hours and 9 minutes.
I don't really know much about Pakistan, to be honest. But I know I've met a few Pakistan in the UK. Well, I've never been to Pakistan, so like when you talk about what do I think about Pakistan, is that the whole country? Is it Pakistani football? Because most of the things I talk about are around football. So if you're talking about Pakistan football, I don't really know much about Pakistan football, be it a national league or professional football. I don't really know much about them. No. Is there something else to tell about Pakistani football? Let's go then. Who is that? Hamish. Tell me about Pakistani football. Which clubs are like the biggest club in Pakistan in terms of football?
It's not helped the mood inside Stamford Bridge, has it? That one being chalked off. Well, realistically, with 15 minutes to go, albeit that there's going to be a lot of stoppage time to be added on. The only consolation that Chelsea can get today, you feel, is ending this goal trap. Thought they'd done it then, but think again. Into a slight miscue. Santos, Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella making the run into space on the Chelsea left, but he's going to retrace his steps to be able to bring it under control. Cole for Enzo Fernandez. Looking for Cucurella again. Joao Pedro into the play.
Ooh, that's a good block.
Sure that he couldn't. Jurgensen having to get us out of his penalty area. At times as Yates blocked those passes this afternoon. So many occasions. It's Joao Pedro again, and it was a good tackle.
They all eat meat.
Excellent defending.
That's why.
Williams just put his foot in to
Who eats meat?
get that away. And the Exodus.
Are you saying all Pakistani eat meat? Oh, Chelsea fans are leaving the stadium.
On a consistent basis. If the table was decided on home form alone, they'd be in the bottom 8. And they could well end up losing more at home than they've won. And that hasn't happened since 1979. This is going to be a 7th home defeat in the campaign. They've only won 6. It's home.
Do you mean all Pakistanis eat meat? Is that what you are saying, Hamish?
Ownership either, do they?
That's a foul.
There's a lot been going on since they've come in and brought the club blue coat. Oh, the supporters are not best pleased. This result and performance is not going to help that matter.
Caicedo. I'll be back in a sec.
Caicedo is 14th of the season. To go along with the red card given to him by Anthony Taylor back in November. And Liam Delap has picked up a yellow card as well for some back chat. You can look at player discipline as well, Jim, can't you? It's been poor this season from Chelsea. It's a big feature on the Liam Rosenior, wasn't he? Got a fair bit of questioning around that.
Six of the starting 11 today have been sent off at some stage this season.
Nottingham Forest keeper is down.
Got another problem potentially. It doesn't look good, does it?
Chelsea fans are leaving the stadium.
Drag this game out any longer.
They've seen enough.
Going down holding his right groin. He's had a fair old injury hit season, hasn't he? Forest keeper. The only two negatives, potentially this, and also Gibbs White being out with a concussion, but it's worth having another look at the goals. That one for me was top. I think that's a brilliant piece of wing play. So early on to get up and head the ball as well as that. There's the sloppy defending from Gusto, which Anthony Taylor failed to see, but was a clear penalty after VAR. And at this point, I think Chelsea are just so stretched. Gibbs White, lovely running behind. Two goals from Taiwo Awoniyi's never scored a senior hat-trick in his career. Might not get the opportunity to do it today because Amari Hutchinson is getting ready now beneath us and is going to be coming on in a moment. It may well be the big number 9 who makes way.
Who is that?
It's okay to continue.
Awoni.
Oh, they made the change. It's going to be Bakwa instead.
Oh, Bakwa.
He's staked a bit of a claim backward, hasn't he? Done well. Having had a largely, I think he'd be the first to admit, underwhelming time in the East Midlands so far, but he really took this opportunity today by the scruff of the neck, particularly in the opening 15 minutes. For backwards, he makes his way around in front of the Nottingham Forest supporters at the shed end of the ground. The team 3 up away from home in this final 10 minutes.
Ooh, what a pass that is.
Taking on Mark Cucurella. Good strength from the Spaniard to get it back. Hold will clear. Cameron can't hold it up effectively. Anderson has wrapped in a couple of passes in this second half that have been.
It looks like Chelsea has given up. But I don't believe in giving up. When you are 3 goals down, you know, it's hard. Hi, are you an English black? What do you mean by am I an English black? What does that mean? Who is that? Logan Nathan. Yeah, Logan Nathan. Logan Nathan, what do you mean by am I English black? Nottingham Forest are just so good. They are so good. They are playing some very good football. Now I see why they are in the Europa League semi-finals. Because they are so good. And this looks like they are Team B. Am I the kind of black from England? Do I like KFC? I don't like KFC now. I do my own cooking. KFC is shit food. I don't like it. Well, not shit food, but the food's not very healthy, so I don't eat it. Not a KFC fan now. Do you steal the food to eat? What do you mean by do I steal the food to eat? Do you steal your own food to eat? Where do you get your own food to eat? And Logan, let me just make this clear, okay? This is a safe space, okay? I do not appreciate people come on my life and try to be inappropriate. or try to make racist or rude comments. Okay, if you want to come on my live to talk about football, I'm watching football. Let's talk about football. Don't come on my live and start asking me annoying questions. So think about it. If you want to stay on my live and have a conversation and have fun, you are welcome. But if you want to come on my live and try to be rude or try to be racist, and then I will block you. I do not allow. Hello, Fab. Yeah.
Notice I should ask you, after this, what are we playing again?
Not will be Everton against Manchester City, 8 p.m.
Okay.
Hello, Fab. How are you doing? How are you doing, Fab? Did you watch Liverpool yesterday? Not very good. Well, they did well in the second half. Came back and scored 2 goals, but they just let United score that winning goal. It was depressing.
Nice clean hit through the bodies. Good anticipation there from Sells.
Exactly. The guy just came in and he's just being rude, you know. No, I've just told him that if he wants to come on my live and have a conversation, just have fun about football, that's fine. But if he wants to come on my live and try to be rude or use inappropriate words, and then I'll just block him. You know, I do not listen to people like that. This is a live. You come on a live, say hi, where are you from? So many people have come on my life and asked me, where are you from? I'm happy to tell you where I'm from. You don't come and start talking trash, making inappropriate comments. You know, but don't worry about people like that. I've seen so many of them. Don't worry about him. Yeah, Liverpool fought back. To be honest, I was happy with that second half performance, and then they just slowed down and United scored. Fab, don't worry yourself. People like that, I will just block him. Don't let that one not stress you. I've got so many people who come on my live and they are so nice and they engage, they get good conversations. I appreciate that. I won't get carried away by one person who wants to be an idiot. Now, don't worry about people like that. We don't have plenty of time in this life to worry about people like him. Forget about it. Forget about him. Yeah, Liverpool. I thought Liverpool were going to get something from that game, to be honest, especially after that second goal. I was so positive. And then they just let Mino score. It's okay if you have reported him, that's absolutely fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. And this was what happened. When Meno made that, he carried that ball from the midfield. I made a statement here why. Like, why is Meno all by himself? Why is no one closing him down? And then he played the pass, and the ball came back to him, and he just whacked it. Nobody on him. Nobody put any pressure. I'm watching Chelsea, Nottingham Forest. They are trashing Chelsea 3-0 at Stamford Bridge. And Cole Palmer missed a penalty. Look at how it's empty seats. Chelsea fans have all left the stadium. Chelsea fans have all left the stadium. And when you go, yeah, trashing them. Yeah, 3-0. Nottingham Forest are just so good. This is their new manager. He's done really, really well with them. To be honest, he's done so well. I think Nottingham Forest has not lost in 7 games now. That's including Europa League. They beat FC Porto, beat Aston Villa. Now they are trashing Chelsea 3-0 at home.
Managed to turn Delap making the run.
But Chelsea are terrible. They are terrible.
Chelsea will look at things maybe in a
They are playing really, really bad.
positive one. If Palmer tucks away the penalty,
I was thinking that Liverpool are bad.
the game
Chelsea are worse.
could have gone in a different direction, but it's all ifs and buts, isn't it? Facts are that Chelsea have not taken their opportunities.
Look at the Chelsea stadium. It looks like everyone has left. The stadium is so empty. The fans have all gone home.
Good goal scoring opportunities, plenty of efforts and plenty of possession, and turning it into really good chances or goals.
So I look at the start and we have clearly lost our desire to play because under club we may have lost, but we always and work all the other teams. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That is what I'm saying because for me it's not just about losing the game, it is how you play. If you look at most of the games that Liverpool lost, they didn't play well. Even the games that Liverpool wins, you look at the performance. It's an average performance, average. But under club, they were aggressive. It was intensive football. Then it was difficult to beat Liverpool. If you beat Liverpool, it means you have worked twice more than Liverpool to beat them. But this time around, any decent team will just trash Liverpool. It's painful. It's the same thing I said when I watched them in that first Champions League quarterfinals against PSG. The first leg, they were so bad. Not even a shot on target. And then in the second leg, they played a little bit better, but they could not just score. And then PSG just came and scored 2 easy goals. I just feel like they need to change their manager. And then the signings he's also made are not working. Frimpong, they just wasted money on Frimpong. He's injured, and when he's fit, he doesn't do much. Yeah, I went to Bristol City. Not recently. I went to Bristol City before Christmas when they played against Middlesbrough. That was the only game. I don't watch Bristol City that much. They are boring. Trust me. They are so boring. They got to the playoffs last season. But apart from that, they are always finishing 10th, 11th, 10, 11th. They will win one game and then lose 5 and then draw 1 before win again. They don't play well. They are so inconsistent. Wow! What a goal from Joao Pedro. What a goal. Hello Anaya, how are you doing? Joao Pedro scored a very good goal. Wow. What a goal that is. Ooh. What a goal. Yep. Yeah, 3-1. He scored a very good goal. Very, very good goal. Like overhead kick. Hello Anaya, I'm good. I'm watching football. How are you doing? How was school today? That's like the goal of the season. That is a very good goal. What a goal. Let me find, I need to update my page for that goal. Top beans, yeah, and it was like an overhead kick. It was so good, so good. It was like a header and then overhead kicks. Very good goal. Hello, Victor. How are you doing? I'm watching Chelsea against Nottingham Forest. 3-1. Chelsea just scored, and they've scored a very good goal. Very good goal. Joao Pedro. 5 minutes to go. Hi, Victor. How was school? Yeah, overhead kick. When the two guys go down, that's how I just react to that goal. It was a good goal. It is a very good goal. He knows it himself. That was a very good goal. He hit it really well. Really well. I have to go study for my exams. Okay, Anaya, you have a good one. But Chelsea, they are shocking. They are shocking, honestly speaking. They are shocking because they can't be losing 3-1 at home to Nottingham Forest. I do understand that Nottingham Forest are playing well, but this is Chelsea and they're at home. You know, it tells you how bad things have gone with Chelsea. Okay, Victor, Chelsea haven't been right for a while. They have been very poor for the last season. Yeah, since they fired their manager, everything just went south. They started off really well. They were winning games. They were doing really well, and then things went back when they fired their manager.
Taking it wide, McAtee with an important foot in inside his own penalty area.
Yes, Victor, you are back. I just wanted to say thank you for listening to me and talking with me. Like you are my best friend. Oh, yeah, you are very welcome. I like that. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Chelsea won. Chelsea has a corner kick. Nah, it's going nowhere. I would say,
Body shape to one on target.
and I'm just the best. Thank you, Victor. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. I'm not the best. You guys are the best because if you guys were not here, I would not be on this live. You know, I come on this live because of you guys. So you guys are the best, not me. You guys are the best. You turn up on my life week in, week out, day in, day out. And I really do appreciate that, you know, because You have other things to do, you have other lives that you should have gone to, but you decide to come to my life. So I really, really appreciate that. So it's not me being the best, you guys are the best because you make me do what I'm doing. Chelsea is looking to score another goal. They have another corner kick. Oh, it's done. Someone hit it away.
Back to defend. Clearance picked up by Ako Eyong, who's got Hutchinson up for support.
How is it still going?
When the ball was played, he was offside. Just straight, didn't he? Wanted the ball a little bit earlier. Tell you what, he hasn't held it up well as well in the second half. A couple of times the ball's come.
Thank you, Victor. I appreciate that. Victor, did you go to school today?
Made it really difficult for Chelsea to just take the ball off him.
Did you go to school today? We didn't go to school because it's bank holiday. So it was a very long weekend. Very, very long. Oof. It was a very long weekend for me. I enjoyed it, I won't lie. But tomorrow I'll be going back to work. Eyong, you are my favorite streamer. I have to leave, but just tell me if you are streaming later and I will see you. Yes, I'll be streaming everything against Manchester City. When this game finishes, I will end the live because I have to do match analysis. But I will be back just 10 minutes before the Everton and City game. Yeah. Not Jack Flag, how are you doing? Not, I've not seen Not for a very long time. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. They are playing at 8 p.m. Victor, it's at 8 p.m. So I'll be there like 10 minutes before the start of the game. I will see you there, bro. Okay. Thanks, Fab. I really appreciate you coming on my live and engaging, and I just enjoy it. And forget about that guy who came and tried to be rude. You know, I've seen so many of people like that, so don't worry about it. I'll see you later at 8 o'clock. Face bomb, I mean. There we go then. You have a good one, bro. I'll see you later. Chelsea wants to score a second goal. It's like this is when they want to play their own football. It's finished. Come on. Wow, Nottingham Forest.
For the first time in more than 30 years. The latest loss, the lowest of the lows. A hefty defeat at home to a side in the bottom five who fielded
Okay, Victor, you don't have.
as they prioritize their forthcoming date with
I'm going to sleep at the time so that I can be there. Sorry. That's absolutely fine, Victor. Alright, guys. Thank you guys for watching. The game is ended now. So I'll be ending the live because I need to analyze the game and then put the video on my YouTube channel. So if you have a look at my channel, in the next half an hour, I must have analyzed the game. Thank you guys so much. And for those of you who can join, I will see you again at 8 o'clock when Everton plays against Manchester City. You know, that guy was annoying me and reminded me when I went to a Sunday league game and it got really heated and the defender were mean to me in the car park number 10. Forget about people like that, you know. It's crazy, you know. You find people like that all the time. I do not let people like that bother me because I know that I meet a lot of amazing people every day. So when I find one person who comes and tries to be an idiot, I just ignore them. You know, some of them are depressed in their own life. You know, some of them are just being stupid. They just want to see other people get angry. So I don't pay attention to people like that. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I've got to go now. Chelsea has lost to Nottingham Forest 3-1. Hello, Mercy. Mercy, you came late. I've been on for like 2 hours and I've got to go now. But I'll be on again in the evening at 8 o'clock when everything takes on Manchester City. So if you have the time, please do join me at 8 o'clock when everything takes on Manchester City. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for everyone that has joined. I really, really appreciate you guys taking your time to come on my live and making it what it is. You are the best. Thank you so much. Have a good one, guys. Bye, Victor. Bye, Maxi. Bye, Fab. I'll see you guys later.